I think that's wonderful. It's humbling, but it's also, you know, just moving forward without perfection.
It's a start. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was another learning standard on feedback systems as relating to the concept of structure and function in biology. And the high school science learning standard says feedback mechanisms maintain a living system's internal conditions within certain limits and mediate behaviors, allowing it to remain alive and functional even as external conditions change within some range. Feedback mechanisms can encourage through positive feedback or discourage through negative feedback what is going on inside the living system. I didn't know if we could talk about some of these molecular and microbial profiles associated with autism as an example of a feedback system. I think we maybe just touched on it in the last conversation, but could it be the case that maybe the microbiome incites something that then, you know, feeds back around to create further changes in the microbiome? Is that
So
pure
there's
speculation?
there's two big feedback routes that are of great interest. One is the feedback route through diet and appetite, because we do know that there is a microbiome component that does regulate appetite. Many of those signals that modulate appetite do come from the gut, and so that could be one possible route that would explain why there's discrepancies in dietary intake, and dysfunction that could lead to issues down the road. But the one I think is a much more promising direction to shoot for is sleep.
Huh.
So yeah, so 80% of autistic individuals have sleep issues, and somewhere between 50 to
Oop.
80% have GI symptoms. And if you can't sleep, I mean, it's not surprising you see issues with brain development, right?
Right.
And